We are now going to explain in Chinese medicine the 5 elements and how it relates particular to fertility. You will see we have the element of wood. Wood represents the emotion of stress, anger, unexpressed emotion and irritability. This is where most of the problems in modern day society starts going wrong. Wood will create more fire. Fire in Chinese medicine represents the mind, the shen, and the heart. So what happens is a lot of people start experiencing anxiety, insomnia and sleeping problems, and some people even feel hot. Fire, if it's not treated, will then affect the earth element. Earth is stomach and spleen. So what happens with a lot of patients is they start feeling like they're not grounded. They start having stomach issues like heartburn, diarrhea, IBS, and that can relate to having too much fire that's not treated. If you leave the earth and you don't resolve the problems, the next step will be metal. Metal is to do also with overthinking, but that can affect your immune system, which is the lung. And what can happen with metal is it can make you overthink things and then metal will become deficient. The next step is, if it's not treated, is water and kidney. This is one of the most important factors for fertility, particularly patients who's trying to fall pregnant and they are slightly older. Because what happens is you are born with a certain amount of kidney essence. As you get older, the kidney essence gets depleted, and water in Chinese medicine is what regulates your hormones. What you'll also find is that if the wood, which is the stress hormone, is saying, I am first and I will be the most important one, it will basically suck the energy away from your water element, and it will say, I must be in survival mode, and then it will give the energy to wood. Thus, less water, less hormonal balance that's starting to take place. The other factor that it will influence is the more wood you have, like we said, the more fire you will have. Fire will insult, and basically it will affect the water element. So now for fertility, there's a double whammy that starts to happen. Liver sucks the energy from water, but liver also gives more fire. Fire then insults the water, affects your immune system. When looking at the 5 elements in Chinese medicine, it is very important to note that anything, when you perhaps eat too much sugar, which is the stomach, it will destroy the kidney element, and therefore it will affect your fertility. If you are very sad, which is part of the lung meridian, it is going to affect your fertility. When you are feeling anxious, it's going to affect their fertility. So when looking at the 5 elements in Chinese medicine, you look at the whole person, you look particularly at the mental and the emotional side. What is driving the elements not to be in balance? And that is the secret to treating fertility.